take one, but can you take all of them at the same time? Let's see.
Oh. Alright, that popped my death prevention. It's really bad. More. Double try to dodge to the other side. That was such a throw that I actually didn't get the health flask. So, Dandy Ace, brand new game. We had some experience in the early access, but they just hit 1.0. We're playing it because I actually like the game. Believe it or not, I actually like this game. And we're playing on hard mode. And I feel like that's good because there's some people who aren't in hard mode yet. So we're like in front of the curve. And I'm never ahead of the curve in like streaming. I'm always like the last person to do something in a roguelike. So hard mode has increased monster health, increased damage, harder enemy encounters, less health potions returned to you. So just like in Dead Cells, you get your health flask back at certain points. So they remove points as you go through the game. The keys seem to be saved. So I do still have my red key, my diamond key, and my green club key. So as we go through the game, on hard mode, I can actually go to Scissorella, and from there, I can go to the labyrinth. And we've never been to labyrinth. So I'm still like kind of exploring. And like I'm super interested in seeing what's ahead of us.
Some healing items.
Ow. So shooting stars, I don't really use this a lot. It's just a spammable thing.
Guess who's showing up?
It doesn't do anything by itself besides a 3-hit combo.
Our enemies.
Ooh, how in the world did miss me? So as we get used to the game, we'll figure out like what items we find. That's a big explosion. What items we find to work out best for me personally. Feel like core features of this game got a lot of inspiration from Dead Cells. So yeah, we played this game in early access. And some of the things that we gave feedback on, this is like one of the first games I actually ever gave feedback to a dev. This stuff hurts, by the way, in hard mode. One of the things that I was mentioning was the UI for the menu.
Creatures came with a defect. I'll send the ultra elite mobs next time.
Ultra elite mobs. So I feel like we're so used to some of the menus in Dead Cells.
For your unconditional surrender.
Not to say that they should directly be copied, but I think there were some real areas of improvement that the devs may have actually, you know, taken our feedback, which is awesome. I can't prove it, of course, but I hope they did. Oops.
Minions, charge!
Ah, I thought I could go over the wall. I think the fairies are helping me out. Thank you, fairies.
Hey, you weren't supposed to leave so soon.
Okay, adds
Gotta
toxic.
stay inside for the trap to work.
It's just going in my circle button. Alright, so that's all for that. The other portals are keys that I actually do not have. I assume I'm gonna get it in the new areas I haven't quite made my way to yet. I'm remembering now that the stun's really bad on that map. I'm gonna check out the basic route. If we end up getting a win, like without going into a Scissorella, I don't completely mind that.
Can we go home now?
No, we can't go home. I can't go home until I'm in nightmare difficulty. Just gonna grab this. I need like one more cheap thing. Oh, I need 2 things? What's cheap? That's not cheap. It's really expensive. Adds fear to yellow and blue cards. So I'm wondering if we put the fear on the fairies. I think that might actually be kind of useful. Alright, I have to swap here. Crap! That means I probably could have gone to the other map instead.
It's good to see you.
Oh, good to see you too. See, Jolly so happy. Or is that Jenny?
Forget everything
I don't
you've done
remember.
so far. It won't matter on the next level.
Yeah, every time a fairy hits... Ooh, that like really hurt. Every time a fairy hits, the monster gets feared.
We're the best magicians I know of. Can't wait for our night. You're almost out.
Ooh.
Want to give up now?
Alright. I have 1 health flask. I think I can wait.
Come on, Dandy Ace. Time to test your amazing magic tricks. What the heck is that?
There we go.
Who made this?
The fear on the butterflies is really good. Okay. Got some gameplay.
I'm such a genius.
That hurt. I don't have the iframes, so I can't dodge through stuff yet.
Bah! That was a bad trap. Don't count on your luck to survive, though. I'm warning you.
All right.
Don't waste your time, Dandy Ace. The key is stashed far away from there.
Yeah, I actually don't think I can get that key unless I go to a Scissorella.
Break yet? No can do. Here are even more monsters. Aw, don't tell me you're hurt. Do you need medical assistance?
All right, that's a health pot. I thought it would break it. Can't just expect the fairies to do all the work.
I wouldn't bother with the chest. It's screaming low-level loot.
All right, we'll do this. And that. I think that's good.
I'm getting hungry. Can anyone bring food?
Like, look at all these enemies.
I can't eat any more cupcakes. Ugh.
Oh, I gotta be careful I don't go all the way back into the next room. Okay. So I think we're in a little bit better of a spot. It was looking a little nasty earlier.
How did you get here? Quick, get him and throw him in the dungeon.
As long as we keep this up, should be fine.
Hey, you dropped your cupcake.
Oh, there we go. All right. Like I said, for the people who have this game,
What if there's deadly poison inside?
we do have a lot that we're still learning. If you happen to be ahead of me, perfectly okay. I don't know how people are doing on YouTube so far.
How is he still standing? Swarm him!
I haven't really done a search of like how far people are, except for retro, I think. I want to say that a lot of our friends are still on normal mode, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with being on normal. But I would love to get to a point where like we're in the lead, so to speak. If there is a such thing as being in the lead. It's like we're grinding for world first in an MMO right now.
I don't see a moth anywhere.
Crap. You gotta get that world first dandy ace in here.
Come on. Who brings a cupcake to a fight?
Is this just Hades as Twisted Fate? Cosplay TF Simulator? I used to make that joke like when we first started. Twisted Fate Simulator.
Disgracing the art of magic. Quick,
It's fun to make the joke. I think it's a good joke. Oh wow, we're getting destroyed by these rabbits. But no, because there's a mix and match combat system with your abilities, I think that's a unique thing for some of these roguelikes, indie roguelikes especially. And then this doesn't have what we were calling like dash dash revolution, and I got that from someone else. I didn't make that up. So until I get a dash that has iframes on it, I can get absolutely demolished when I try to dash around. I'm trying to decide, do I want to still go melee or not? I feel like I probably shouldn't. Not sure why Hades is the game this gets compared to.
don't bother trying
So-
to open the gate, Dandy Ace. Stand up and fight.
I'm sure there's a lot of different reasons. I would say that for the most part, it's almost like that's the meta. And I do it too. I'll do, like, what game did we play? I think it was Curse of the Dead Gods, where we said, like, Hades meets Darkest Dungeon. And while that might not, like, be entirely true, I think that's just the meta. Like, that's what people love to do, is compare it to, like, other games. I don't think there's anything necessarily wrong with that. Because, like, as a viewer, maybe you want to know. Like, V, tell me the absolute closest thing this compares to. Rather than giving me, like, a summary of the game. Just help me out with that.
You're going to pay for that.
Wow, they keep giving me this.
Those are expensive.
Roguelike is so broad, wouldn't compare a lot of games to Hades. You look at this game, fair comparison at close glance, and a lot of games are. Like Neon Abyss, for example. A lot of people would say, oh, guns plus roguelite must be Gungeon. How is it not? But when you actually get into the game and realize, like, yeah, the systems of the game are a lot different, then you start to realize. But do we need people to do that? Like, do we need people to take that, like, initial detailed look? Maybe not. Maybe that's my job to tell them, yeah, this is, like, Hades, at least in terms of isometric, dodging, and using abilities. But outside of that, different. And the person might say, oh, yeah, thank you, V. That's exactly what I needed. Maybe even, you know, throw a Prime sub along the way. Thank you. Poison Roses? I've actually never used this. Ooh, it has ammo to it. Interesting. Let's make sure we actually get our health flask. Which is a mistake we made last time. Alright, go back to invocation. Like I said, unfortunately I can't like do a new route. I have to go the same way I did in normal mode. Seems more inspired from Transistor. Yeah, and I didn't play Transistor.
Good luck.
I did get a lot of people come in and say the exact same thing though. I gotta get iframes. Ooh, that doesn't destroy the wave. This doesn't pierce either, which is kind of interesting. Dead Cell's Serenade is a nod to Transistor. That's pretty cool. Again, I haven't played... Oh, those are bad. I didn't play Transistor, so I'll definitely have to take you all's word for it.
Stay away.
Cosmic Vortex. Think I'm doing damage. I hope I am.
Survival mode on. Let's see how long you can last. Hey, you dropped your cupcake.
Surprised they're actually giving me cupcakes this time. There we go. All right, feeling good so far.
Now don't get lost, Dandy Ace. There
Oh,
are
those things suck.
to explore and enemies to be overwhelmed by.
They hook you in and then do some weird, like, double attack. It's really nasty.
What do you call a dog who does magic tricks? A houndini.
Oh, I gotta get the iframes. Freaking Lele with these jokes. Ow. Alright. Come on, game.
Doesn't matter what you got from the chest.
Blink
Die
forward.
anyway.
Yes, that's just a basic blink. Does nothing else. So at least now I can like dodge some of this stuff that was hitting me. Go through the wave.
Say hello to my little friends.
This is like really weird. So I get to throw out 3 poison darts. And then the ammo refills.
You perform with such elegance, Dandy.
And like I'm probably supposed to
You do that.
weave stuff in. But honestly, all I'm doing is just spamming square. I'm holding the button down, as a matter of fact. So that's kind of nice. Oh, the fairies with the fear is so good.
Move along, Dandy Ace. You can only get in if you find the keys. And I'm glad to inform you I hid them deep inside the palace.
Yeah, oh, crap. I want the key so bad. Now I have actually been to the boss, the first boss anyway, on hard mode. But we did die. Apparently they added new traps on the map, which is pretty crazy, even thinking that the boss fight needed traps to make it harder. Okay, Titan Punch. Gonna sell. Even though I'm like really close to wanting to play Melee. Would you ever consider playing older games? Yes and no.
Too much pink, don't you think? What the heck is that?
So I was even thinking on during the 15 days of streaming, we did a variety night. This actually happened. I'm not saying that. I only thought about this. We did a variety night where I played Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist. And maybe like playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist isn't the exact same thing as would you play an older, like popular game. I just wanted to play something that like I really like. Could almost think of it as like a Veedotme Legacy stream, like what's just my favorite stuff game-wise.
Huh? Let's see how you deal with an angry mob.
And it could have gone better, I think. Maybe I could have advertised it a little better, but we're in a weird spot stream-wise where we get a lot of games we can play.
These guys.
But we still have to like be cognizant of what do people want to see. Ooh. Because there's like a ton of games that I love. But would people necessarily want to see them? That's a different question. There's popular games too. There's things like Apex Legends, League of Legends, stuff like that. Wow, I just healed and I already got demolished. And even though those games are popular, it doesn't mean that I can still stream them and people will actually want to watch it. Okay. I could use a new fairy. Passion comments. That's a charm. We did get this, which is... I actually think it's kind of cool. But maybe it's too late to go this build? Just stick to the poison darts? Okay, we got new fairies.
You really spent money on that?
So toxic. Yeah, so I did buy some other stuff, like I have Sonic Generations. Sonic Generations, again, one of my favorite games of all time. And if you were to do like speed run streams of it, like might have some interest.
Now, surround him.
But sometimes, not even sometimes, it is still kind of difficult for me to just play anything. Which I get it. There's a lot of people that we watch where it's like, oh, I would love to play X, but you can't. Like, there's no way people would actually watch me play it. So it's a challenge that pretty much every streamer has to deal with when you have a main game, so-called main game.
Oh, I'm loving this. Wait a sec. How did he leave?
I wonder if this stun is better than Death Stun on Black Hole. Add stun the yellow cards. Adds Prey Seeker to pink cards. Prey Seeker, stun enemies take more damage. So they get death stunned. I don't think that's that great. We'll do this. Sonic Adventure 2 and Race with Dane Lawton. So, again, one of my absolute favorite games of all time. Like, if someone asked me for my absolute favorites, Sonic Adventure 2 definitely in my top 5. Kinda wanna use the health pot. I think I have to.
You weren't expecting that, were you? Now fight!
And can I play it? I feel like I feel like I could play it and actually have fun for myself. But, like, here's the kicker. This is where, like, Twitch content creation in general gets kind of in a weird spot. So I could play it and have fun, but what if I could play it and it also does well? Like, double dip a little bit. That's so much better than, you know, playing a game that I enjoy and it just doesn't do well. And that's just... that's just the facts. Yeah, good thing I actually drank that health pot. Would've been really bad. Chow Garden streaming. Yeah, if they ever come up with the Sonic Adventure 2 remaster, that's a day one purchase for me. See, it's these things. Oh, but look how the black hole stuns it. Because now the black hole has stun on hit. So they're just perma-stunned while they're in the black hole. I think that's actually good. Okay. Alright, so that's a full clear. Do I have enough to fight the boss? I want to say yes.
That wasn't fair with my...
Let's head in there.
I'll make them stronger on the next one.
Great to see you, Mr. Ace.
Okay, 37 bucks. Still need a little... I need one more item. Event Horizon. Conjures a wormhole, slows enemies. Cosmic Vortex. Conjure a huge vortex. While it lasts, I can't move? Okay. See what this looks like. Oh, we can't do both. Enemies under any CC effects take more damage. Wonder if that counts as CC. Alright, so... So it's kind of like a black hole. Except it slows the enemy. But when we put black hole on it, it pulls them at the same time. Oh, and we have a new black hole. Alright.
I always feel for that green-eyed man. He must be so lonely.
He ain't lonely. Don't listen. It's all a scam. Scamaz. Yeah, I'll get to the thing again once we get to the boss.
Oh, not you again.
Hey there, big guy. Did anyone bring you the paint tubes?
So I actually got this text before, but I'm gonna assume because I died, it's gonna continue to give me the cutscene until I actually win.
Those colors are completely sold out.
The limited edition colors, you can't get them anymore.
New. I'm quite happy with it.
They're upcharged on eBay now.
Oh, nice. May I see it?
So you can mock my magnum opus? Not a chance. I've had enough of you, magician. On guard.
On guard. Alright, so... Like I said, they added traps to the arena. Those did not used to be there. The spikes, I mean. Oh my goodness. I gotta stop getting hit by that. The poison's legit, though. Classic MMO rules. Put the AoE on the edges. Ooh, did the boss get hurt? From the spikes? I can't tell. I think he does. Meltation. Yo, Axolotl. Axelangelo. Trap senses. I hope that's like reduced damage from traps. Sugar Dandy. I haven't really been using Sugar Dandy. I haven't really tried like a charm build or anything like that. I haven't really tried a build, to be honest. We just kind of play whatever makes sense.
Your shards for upgrades.
Okay. So we unlocked that. I'm gonna keep the rest of my shards for the, yeah, so now I got this. So I can pay money to level up my cards, which I think is actually really good. Because before now, we haven't really had a use for money. $8,000. Holy crap. Okay. Let's keep it going.
Mediocre.
Yeah, so getting back to the, like, playing games in general. So, it's true that you do want to build an audience in some
Okay, this is
fashion.
taking forever.
As you all know, we've played a lot of Dead Cells, so a lot of my audience has grown because of that.
Have you beat the evil magician yet? I kind of...
And the goal would be, like, eventually those same people get to the point where maybe they
Forget everything you
expect to see all of these kind of games from you. And that's like the dream scenario. Okay, now we're getting a little bullet hell action. The dream would be that those same people would like go to whatever game that you play, or even like a new game comes out and they're like, oh, I expect you to play this game.
I'm sending you more enemies. Oh, so you don't
Like, oh, hey V, did you happen to get the brand new roguelike from Team 17?
to a fight.
No? I'm surprised. How in the world is Veedotme not playing the hottest new roguelike? Like, that's the goal. And I like to think that we're getting there. We're not quite there yet.
Too much stuff already. That's not good for you.
Hungry Chomper. Increases size. So we have this dot build going. I think we're gonna stick to it. Game seems like it moves slowly. So when you compare this to Hades, yes. But the difference with something like Hades
Time to quit already.
is you might simply be spamming dash. Where you aren't really... I mean, like, yeah, eventually you'll get to a point where it's not spam, it's calculated dashing. But I would say in this game, it's a lot more calculated because not every dash has iframes. Like, you have to use a specific card that would have iframes on it.
And now the empty room is full of
Vamps?
minions. Ha! My defenses are so efficient.
Oh, so I have like bullet hell happening. There's traps on the ground, and again, like, there are games that we have played that do that kind of stuff. But in terms of speed, like if the game was any faster, there might be like a viewer experience that's maybe lost. One Step from Eden is like the best example of it. Like I love, oh my goodness, I love One Step. But one of the perfect, was I in that really? Oh, it's 2 different attacks. One of the perfect YouTube thumbnails I've seen for One Step from Eden was click to not understand anything. And it like, it's totally true.
Move along, Dandy Ace. You can only get in if you find the keys.
And like when you play One Step, like it looks great.
Deep inside the palace.
But for someone who's never seen it, there's no way you know what's happening. Okay, this fear actually saving me. I saw someone say they hate the vamps. Very evil. Look at this. I didn't even get the fear off. I think I like my old black hole better. The infinite stun black hole compared to the slow on Event Horizon. Has anyone tried this game keyboard and mouse? Personally, I have not. If there's people who out there who have, definitely let us know. It's good. That's good to hear. I feel like I'm okay with controller.
No, don't drop that cupcake.
I always like to use Hades as the example where like I really did try to play Hades keyboard and mouse and I suck. Like no lie. So I am perfectly okay with only playing... Ooh, I just got hit by that. Only playing with gamepad.
And I wasn't expecting. I'm already working.
Time Warp says it does damage, but I don't see how. Alright. Let's keep it going. One Step is hard. It's one of my favorite games for sure. And they just did a co-op buff.
You'll regret this, believe me.
Little co-op update. I don't know what they did.
Hey, that cupcake is not for you.
But like whatever they can do, I would take. All right.
Look how many minions, and there's no escape. I'm so brilliant.
Freaking Lele. He's not wrong though. I am getting kind of smashed by these enemies. Yeah, I'm trying to make sure I land the fear. I think we're starting to get used to it though.
I'll send the ultra elite mobs next time.
Slowly but surely, we're getting there. Visual difference between areas is subtle in this game. I think it's only because of the route. So there's one route that goes through the so it's almost like a castle. And there's one route that goes in the interior, which is, I wish I had the route in front of me. Yeah, it's the signboard. But you basically start in the interior, you go into like the dining hall, and you end up in like the castle grounds, compared to the other route, which is going through the garden into some like outer courtyard and then something else. Like that's the way it's set up. Hopefully that makes sense. New fairies. I don't know, I feel like the fairies are actually kind of useful.
Useless junk. Pathetic.
I know he says it's useless, don't listen. It's good, I swear. Maybe.
I can't believe he's still standing. Do I have to do everything around here?
Oh my goodness. It's like if I leave the vamps, then the water fairies are around. If I go for the water fairies, then I have to fight the freaking vampires. It's like, which one's worse? All right. Whoa. Yeah, they put the vamps on 2 separate sides of the map. That's awful. So, like, I only have enough cooldown to go for one of them.
Okay, you did okay. There, I admitted it. But you will die next time.
No, please. I can't. We're doing too well to die now. Apparently I left a monster, so I'm gonna kill this. Just in case it has something for me. Famous last words, of course. Alright. So that's all for that. Gonna level up this. Because I do feel like these are doing a lot of damage.
That wasn't fair with my minions.
This is the route. So all the stuff on the upper route does have a similar aesthetic because like it's literally banquet to artist gallery to guest lounge to palace shop, compared to the other route which has its own aesthetic, courtyard, garden, and I don't even know what the labyrinth looks like because I haven't made it there, and I also don't know what the central hall is. So that should be pretty good. All right, we got some new.
When you find the guy that trapped us in here, will you slap him for me?
This is like so much. Like I get my health pots. I keep getting hit, so I need as many health pots as I could possibly ask for.
Changing, and there is no going back.
See, it's getting a little intense.
That's a poisonous cupcake.
I think.
Stay away.
We got stuff on the ground.
I have a gift for you. Monsters.
Stuff flying at me. Ooh, that's new. Tea kettle. Teapot. Did it die or did it leave? I'm not even sure. Ah, that hurt. Okay, I'm gonna assume it died.
It's a trap.
Ooh, these things also suck. Zord coming up with a lot of new monsters to make this as hard as possible. Okay, I see you, game. I wonder what's in store for nightmare difficulty then. Like, they're actually sending, like, the worst possible monsters for me.
How did he escape? Are you guys on my side or on his side?
No cupcakes either. Compared, like, Dead Cells, Toxin, and Agent have similar aesthetic, but Can tell them apart from a glance. Yeah, here there's like little details in the background to tell the difference, but I can see what you mean.
Will someone kill him, please?
The chain. Oh, here we go. This has to go. How do I not get hit by the chain? Can I have a cupcake?
I wouldn't bother with the chest.
Free cupcake,
Screaming
please.
low-level loot.
Anything? Yo, Aegis. Thank you for that Prime sub. I appreciate that very much. I think that might be your first Prime sub.
You're helping me out.
I'm honored.
Controlling the rabbit population.
Ah, I didn't get the fear. There's no way the monster's immune to fear. Scintillating chains. That sounds good. It's gotta be a tier S card. Gotta be a Charizard. Gotta be hollow.
Stop right there, magician scum.
I can't imagine with a name like that, it's bad. Ooh, thank you for that follow. Grizzly Rogers.
I mean, that was super lame. You're an awful magician. Oh, that's all you got?
Oh, the tea kettle's here. Okay, so that time I killed it for sure.
Doesn't matter what you got from the chest. You'll die anyway.
So I actually really like this. I'm gonna show you all what it looks like again. So it's like multiple punches. And I think if I use it with the poison, it's probably really good. But I'm gonna skip it for now, only because I know the poison roses are doing like really well. All right, let's keep it going. All right, I'm broke.
Fire,
I need the
fire.
cupcakes.
Don't let him through.
Ooh, okay.
Come on. Who brings a cupcake?
Oh, as soon as I heal, the cupcake drops. Unbelievable. Rip. Okay. E Honda, exactly.
I predicted you'd be using those cards. Attack him.
Or isn't that like another JoJo reference? This game seems to have a lot of JoJo references. So that could also be the Ora Ora.
Spin and twirl and
Or at least that's a guess. I don't know for sure.
I understand now.
Oh yeah, we're using that cupcake, all right. Here I am thinking that I just wasted the health pot. I definitely would have died.
Dandy Ace must go kablooey. You guys understand now?
Oh my, I just got two-pieced. How many chains have I get hit by? I had to have gotten hit by every single chain this game. Like, I'm a chain magnet right now.
That's my mama's luggage. Keep your
Okay, Black
dirty
Hole
hands up.
came back. Yeah, if I find the stun, I think we'll swap out. All right, keep it going. If you're interested in what games we're gonna play today, you can do !docket to see what the plan is. Did I miss every single bullet? Oh, that dodge. There's just so much junk.
Hey, hey! Don't do
Dio?
that to my minion. It's not nice.
That goes. We're better off having the bleed on hit.
I should get
Please?
anyone.
Teapot? Cloak of Virtuosos. That's something brand new.
Oh, that was amusing. How did you? No, don't tell me. I don't want to know.
Alright, it's getting intense. Come on, Cupcake. New predictions up, by the way.
Where we want him. A raise to whoever wipes him out.
Yeah, it's almost like at this point, you have to like wait out the cooldowns. I do have ammo. Oh, I got hit again.
Getting low on power.
I love Lele. Like, he's actually there to make you tilt. In fact, I think turning Lele off is probably like just gonna make the game easier.
Next ones won't be as easy.
Okay, so that's my boss. I think I heal in the next area. Guess who hit 50k V-Bucks? Yo, so I'm talking about. I'm actually out of health flask.
Why not
I don't know what you could
let him
possibly do with
further?
50,000 V-Bucks.
Trust his life to his card.
The 1% of Twitch chat right here. There we go.
Aw, don't tell me you're hurt. Do you
I think the pot hit me just then. Thank you, game. I appreciate that. You're almost there? Nice. Let me what? I have $20,000, but this stuff is getting kind of expensive.
You really spent money
Okay, so
on
we're gonna
that?
do that. See, he's actually trolling me. Yeah, if only we had the 50k. I'm still looking for some ideas. I don't know. Civilization 6 for PlayStation Plus. I used to be so good at getting like every PlayStation Plus game every month.
Mediocre.
I did kind of fall off a little bit. It's definitely sad. My PS4 isn't exactly like collecting dust. The only thing I've been doing on it is really Sekiro. Which I think we're on the last boss of Sekiro, as a matter of fact. And I died a bunch of times, so I ended up not going back. Oddworld? I actually have never played any of the Oddworld games. I don't know how I missed that as a kid, but even though I had a PlayStation 1, I never got a single one of those games. Alright, so we have the boss coming up. We have fought this boss exactly one time. Oh no, they added a bunch of junk to the arena.
Name not on list. No entry.
Here we go again.
I feel like I'm gonna get demolished. I don't know what's on the arena. So all of this seems fine. I'm kind of afraid to like step on on anything. Oh, that moves? Oh, he actually got me there. Poison's really strong in this game, by the way. Okay, so I have no idea what the floor was gonna do. We never found out. I'm gonna assume it's like fire jets or something. Okay, we don't get to see. Alright. Blueprint time dissonance. That could be legit. Oh, we're gonna keep my shards.
For upgrades. No
I wanna unlock more health
You're
pots.
getting good at this. I'll have to have a talk with my minions.
Oh, I'm getting good. We got good in the game. Of course, we're not going to Scissorella. I feel like Scissorella is actually the hardest thing in the entire game so
If I ever
far.
run into that Lele guy, he's gonna hear a piece of me.
All right, we got 3 health pots. Soon we can have 4. Someday. Oh, what did we get? We got trap senses. Hazards are less effective against Ace and more effective against enemies. It's pretty good. Cloak of Virtuoso. When Ace's HP is full, his main cards deal more damage. The damage increases as you get further through the game. Okay, I don't know if I'm good enough for that. Time dissonance. Ace creates a magical field that slows enemies. Slow field, 5 seconds. Adds slow to yellow cards. Adds relentless pursuit to pink. We're gonna get this. Only because it sounds like really cool. And I guess we'll get that. I feel like I should put more points in trinkets, but honestly, like, I feel like I don't need to. Okay, let's see what this looks like. And you can't move while you're doing that. So the hope is that this is somehow better than my fairies. And we can still do the fear with it too. See what this looks like. So you dash. Then the after image comes to you, it's Pike. Unlock dot trinket. I do have that unlocked. I'm actually using it right now. Unfortunately, you all can't see my trinkets, but they're right here. At some point, I'll probably have to change this scene around so you all can see. Adds curse. Curse does less damage. Cursed enemies take damage next time they attack. Oh, okay. So it's like, what's that in Hades? Jolt. It's like Jolt in Hades. Got it. Jump scare fear. Does the same thing, but
Hey, Mr. Ace!
we like to do that no matter what. Yeah, so Scissorella is on the bottom path. And I unlocked this door to enter Labyrinth, but we've been dying every single
This
time.
next part is so much harder than the previous one. Good luck.
Okay. You know, that's not awful. It doesn't protect me. But anything inside of the AoE can't hurt me anyway, because they get feared. It's like a blender. Okay. Ooh, I didn't get a new black hole.
We're the best magicians I know of. I can't wait for our magic duel.
I don't know what I got hit by just then. Did the lady hit me? Okay, we're getting hurt. Lele wasn't kidding when he said this was the hardest map.
More enemies.
This is nonsense.
You're almost out. Want to give up now?
Should we bring the fireflies back? The fairies? Why is this all of a sudden like 10 times more difficult? Aegis cloak. Were the fairies OP?
Let's see if you survive this.
Oh my goodness. Alright, we got real monsters. This game ain't playing anymore.
That was barely a challenge.
New
Next time
deal.
you'll see.
Deathbleed. Might be a tough slump by the time you hit Nightmare. Yeah, and it is a roguelike, so I have to remember that as we unlock more stuff,
Take all of them at the same time?
it should be better.
Oh, someone's looking tired.
That was bad. I ate every dagger this little bunny had. Please, no vamps. That looked cool, but I'm pretty sure I still took a buttload of damage.
I knew I should have sent more minions.
Oh, they gave me the fairies back. Okay. I am so sorry. Like, that looked legit. But we gotta bring back the fairies. Okay, $16,000. Holy moly. That's so much.
Wait a minute. That card you just bought is banned. Seriously? Look it up in the rules of the ever-changing palace.
Banned cards. I was wondering if they would make that joke at some point.
A miserable little pile of tricks. That's a poisonous cupcake.
Oh, I need that bad. All right.
Burn him, blast him.
So as you
break
all
him into
see,
pieces.
game is getting a little intense. Been intense. We got ladies. We got vampires.
Young man, that was just disrespectful.
We have what'd you all say? Tira from Soul Calibur? Is that the character's name? And we're waiting for the game to get even more difficult.
Dandy Ace is trapped. Give him all you got.
Oh yeah, the fairies are a big help. I'm stuck.
That wasn't fair.
Okay, I was really hoping they'd give me a health pot and they decided not to. I'll ditch. Oh, shoot 'em up. I thought you meant like a slump. Like, I thought you just misspelled slump. Okay, I think I just have to drink.
Attack him, get him, crush him, break his legs, literally.
I don't know if I get health pots anymore, like before the final boss. Ladies, please. This ain't right. It doesn't have to be like this. Surprised it didn't spawn more. I was 1000% expecting more stuff to appear.
No open sesame can help you there. No keys, no entry. And
No
they're not
keys.
around there, if you want to know.
Okay, this thing's gotta go. Another card. I don't think we need that. If we find the exit, I think I should just leave. Maybe.
Ace is still alive? Stupid creatures! Kill him! Kill him now! Wait, that was just a slight...
Wait, why did more stuff spawn? I wasn't even done with the first monsters.
It's unfair.
Like, is that legit? I wouldn't be surprised if they could do that for the difficulty. Now all of the monsters spawn rather than it being in waves.
Doesn't matter.
So that would be like actually kind of nasty.
Anyway. We have the magician
No, we're
locked
still
in the
not
room.
done.
Destroy him. Hey, you dropped your cupcake.
Okay, that cupcake's gonna be huge. Ooh, I just took like my entire health bar in damage from a vampire. So there's a totem that's in the center that's buffing all the enemies,
Cupcake is not for you.
and they deal more damage while they're buffed.
Next time will be harder, Dandy Ace, I promise you.
Okay, there's our exit. That's actually Lele himself. All right, let's see if we can find what would help me. I think maybe black hole would be nice. Bubble trouble. Bubble trouble over the bleed. Maybe not. Okay, so there's the black hole. I don't know if this actually sucks in Lele,
He only sells fake stuff. Don't say I never warned you.
but I think this is the hit. How's this game? Don't love the visual style, then that's fine. Honestly, like, this is my aesthetic. Like card stuff. I actually really enjoy it from that standpoint alone. outside of that, I actually think the game's a lot of fun. Right now, we're actually going into the final boss for hard mode. Oh, yes, we get our health flask back. That's huge. Wow, okay.
It's nice to see you're still in one piece.
78. Aegis Cloak. Ace creates a shield, it ignores the next hit. Shield explodes when destroyed. That sounds pretty good. For like melee builds? Ace throws mystical chains, reactivating the skill teleports Ace, blasting nearby enemies. That also sounds really cool. Is there anything that can help me out, like, for the boss fight? Maybe not. And then I have 18. So I'll just put this here. Alright. I don't think I'm using any of this. Yes, this is where I spend my shards to unlock stuff in the game. These are my two assistants. We got Jolly and Jenny.
Do you need me, mister?
I wanna say we're good on everything. Alright, we got the throne. Oh no, this has fire vents too, and spikes. So that's new.
So you're finally back to the throne room, Dandy Ace.
Phew, it was about time. Hi, Lele. How have you been?
I'm doing good, actually. My feet were hurting before, but now they feel a lot better.
That's great news. Man, sore feet are the worst.
I don't really have to deal with
These
that.
awful blisters, a real pain. Wait a minute. Do not try
Guess
to
I'm lucky.
deceive me into pretending we're allies. I am your arch rival, Dandy Ace. We have another duel ahead of us.
But do we have to? I mean, think about it.
Yes, we do. It's the only way to break the curse of the mirror.
I could teach you some tricks, coach you into refining your moves, your lines, your dressing style.
Oh, see, Danny's actually mega toxic to like everybody.
No!
It's like
I
that
am the
passive
greatest
aggressive
magician
kind
of
of
all
thing.
time.
Like he's just
If
like
anyone
sneak
should be teaching
dissing you.
tricks, it should be me. You, Dandy Ace, are a second best at most.
Just a little update on your routine. Come on, it couldn't be bad.
Silence! I'm much stronger this time. Get ready for a lesson in magic.
All right. So we do have the meltation. We have the fairies. But he has like a lot more abilities. Oh, he has fairies, I think. Oh, the fairies blocked every bullet. That's huge. Okay, that one's dead. Oh, that's his poison. I didn't even realize. More clones? Oh, the flame vents! Ooh, yeah! Wait, that's a lot of clones.
One more hit and you're dead.
I got a drink. I got hit by a shock trap. Ooh, the hyper beam got me. I love the sounds that he makes. More clones. Oh my god. Let's drink here. Double hyper beam. So it's like you have to actually walk past a lot of this stuff. Oh, he's so close. Okay. I don't know why Lele is like a banned word. I don't get that. Wow. Yeah, the Kamehameha Hyper Beam. It's real. Ooh. Can we get some Bible thumps in the chat for Lele here? And like I said, you don't even get to actually talk to Lele afterward. Like, the dude just wants to leave. It's like actually messed up. That's a win though. We take those. Victory dab. There you go, Synapse. That's how you spend 50,000 V-Bucks. No second phase. This is only hard mode. Only hard mode. It gets worse, I'm sure. That's my gamer cup. If that goes, we ain't playing anymore. That's a dub. Let's see what he says.
This is getting awkward.
And then I'll pay out chat.
Don't tell me this is like a very hard mode or something?
You defeated Lele. You lift up the curse of the mirror, didn't you? Very hard mode? Oh yes, it's all part of the plan. Now the palace's minions are stronger than ever. Too bad you're the same legendary magician.
Well, that's not a bad thing.
I'm kind of freaking out. See you in the throne
Freaking
room?
out? I'm the one freaking out. I'm like already struggling. And it's now even worse. So shards are doubled. Increase monster HP more. Enemy damage more. Harder encounters. Less teapots. Even less. Yo, thank you, Tim. I don't even know if I can lower the difficulty. For some reason, I feel as though I'm like stuck in very hard mode. Hard stuck, as a matter of fact. And we gotta fight Scissorella on very hard. I didn't even get to see the normal, I mean the hard version.